Hi, I'm Matt Poirier. I play guitar for Lucky Number 9 and New Milky Way. So when I was in junior high or high school, I'm not sure, I got really into Metallica, and something about, I don't know, I just wanted to play guitar. And, you know, as young adolescent boys do when they hear Metallica. So yeah, I asked my parents for a guitar for Christmas. I got it, and I was awful for many years. I joined a couple bands with like random high school kids that never worked out, and then yeah, I just loved it and just, you know, taught myself and just kept kind of grinding, and yeah, really fell in love with music and with you know, guitar and the whole shebang. But yeah, it wasn't until I got a group of guys that were more or less all on the same page as far as like what kind of music we liked. We were all into like the kind of post grunge, early 2000s, you know, like early Foo Fighters, and like kind of like late 90s bands like Fuel. We were all into that together, and that's what started pushing me to actually like learn chords and, you know, want to be able to play songs with them. And the first song I ever wrote with that group, I probably still remember it. It's just like it's an A chord to a C chord, and I just thought it was so cool because, you know, A major's got that C sharp, and then you go to a C and it's got that half step motion. It just feels spooky and like kind of mysterious, and yeah, that's the music I love to write. There's something about the sound of just like a heavy distorted power chord that's just like, yeah. That was like what drove me to guitar. The first guitar my parents got for me was a Yamaha, and it came with like the little fucking, you know, little amp that's like this big, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. But then when I was like 17 or 18, I bought a Squier. This is David Gilmour used, you know, not a Squier obviously, but like a single coil Strat, and that's what John Frusciante used a lot, and I was getting the Chili Peppers. I re-gutted and redid all electronics. It has Seymour Duncan singles. It has a kill switch, so I can do Tom Morello type bullshit. I can do that on it. This is my main Strat for Lucky Number 9. It's a Fender American, circa 2001, I believe. It's got Seymour Duncan little mini guys, and then the stock Fender pickup, Rosewood fretboard. This guitar is my baby. I fucking love this thing. It's got all the road wear and scratches. I brought this to literally every Lucky Number 9 gig we ever played. This has been my main primary guitar. When I was first starting to play, I had trouble. I found that the heavier strings kind of kept me honest in a way. Like, it made it just a little bit harder and made me focus a little bit more just to play notes and things like that. And also bends. I found it a lot easier to play bends in tune with more resistance than with less resistance. That was really what like drove me towards heavier strings. I had glow-in-the-dark guitar strings for a while. They didn't sound good though. They sounded bad. One of my favorite things playing guitar, like, is when we're writing a song and it finally clicks together. not good at writing lyrics. I never have. There's a song Lucky Number 9 plays, and I wrote like temporary lyrics just to like write a melody, and they were about cheese and potatoes. So like food, obviously. A lot of times the genesis, the seed of an idea is kind of just whatever happens to sound good as I'm playing it. And then kind of as it evolves and as the song kind of picks up steam, I think that's when it kind of like picks up some emotional, you know, like life experience and things like that. You can tell a story, like an emotional journey, just through like chord progressions and like guitar ideas, and that's definitely something that like I try to do. Like almost tell a story with chords, like, you know, like here in the first part of the song, you're like, you know, you got like an emotion, like maybe it's like a brooding sadness. And then something picks up and ends up being triumphant towards the end of the song, because like, you know, you beat whatever you were dealing with in the beginning. Maybe it's kind of a roller coaster, like it builds up and then comes back down, and then it's, you know, it's sad again at the end or something like that because you lost. It's almost like I express the idea subconsciously, and then I kind of have to figure out what I mean by that and then build from there. Big influence guitar-wise is Jack White. And the reason for that is he has a very, very sloppy, very whatever he's feeling in the moment style of guitar playing. And you can really hear it, especially on his solo stuff. It's very loose. It's very like, it's not like poorly played. It's just like very spur of the moment emotion. Like you know that when he's soloing, he doesn't know what the fuck he's just playing notes. And sometimes he'll have a take on there that like there's like a little mistake here and there, but like the most of it's good. And he'll just, you know, he won't comp it or anything. It'll just, that'll be it. That'll be the take. I like to play kind of sloppy and kind of just emotional, like just kind of feeling it in the moment, especially live. My guitar solos live are a fucking crapshoot. I'll use that amount of practice. I think I've gotten more comfortable with my kind of natural style of playing, like that kind of loose, sloppy, emotional kind of playing. I think I'm more okay with it. I think when, like, some of the earlier years of even Lucky Number 9, like, I would kind of almost be embarrassed about my guitar playing, where now it is like, it is what it is. You guys are going to listen to it whether you like it or not. So, but yeah, I've definitely gotten better, too, for sure. I do have a tendency to write songs that I can't play. Shit, how did that go? Part of me feels like it's good that I'm doing that. Like, I'll write a part and I'll have trouble playing it. I'm like, alright, good. This is going to make me get better in order to be able to play this. The best level up that I ever had for my guitar playing was being in a cover band. Just playing a style that I wasn't used to playing, like, really, like, kind of makes you rethink what you're doing. It opens up different possibilities, like, you know, what chords you can play, or, like, even chord shapes you never even thought of or heard of, and, like, oh, this is kind of cool. Macaholan, if you're watching this, you're really fucking loud. Lately, I've been really into Vaporwave. Shroudies, sync up. Shoutouts. I've been doing a lot of recording for New Milky Way lately, so I have the recording bug. I'll listen to Mikey sing the same line for fucking 20 minutes while I tweak settings and It's just fun to do. I just really enjoy mixing and mastering it. I'm getting better at it. The more I do, the more I get better at it, and like I really want to branch out and do more. I find anything that I'm passionate about working on to be therapeutic. It's something about devoting your energy to a thing, and music is definitely like one of those things that I'm passionate about, and like I feel good expending my energy in that way to like create something. I can't put into words what I feel, but it's something that I can do through music. It's almost easier for me. I'm not in love with every Lucky Number 9 song written, but some of them are just like really resonate with me personally, and like not even just like the guitar, but just like the whole song in general. Like, you know what I mean? Those songs are like really special to play and really fun, especially live, dude. Fucking playing music live is something else. It's something you can't really describe until you've like unless you've done it. These are my favorite picks of any picks that I've ever had. I remember there's one. We were at the Starlight one time, and there's this one random girl. Like before we played, she just liked our logo and bought our shirt. And I don't even think she stuck around and watched us play. It was like Halloween or something. Mikey was fucking hammered,
and blood went shooting out my dick.
And like all the rest of us were like, we'd been drinking, but we weren't hammered. And like half the crowd was getting real. That was like probably one of the funnest shows we've ever played.
My dick's on the counter.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. Like it's down here. Hit the subscribe button. Well, Lucky Number 9 is going to be on Spotify and Bandcamp. But yeah, youtube.com/LiquidPandles. So you can find a bunch of our music on there. Spotify, Lucky Number 9. Bandcamp, Lucky Number 9. That's about it. Time is a circle.